It's June 22nd, 2020, 6:47 p.m. This is episode 935. That's another cartoon about the TikTok kids, TikTok teens, the K-pop stans. A proofreader looked it up, that means they're fans. And of Korean pop music. And just your sort of zoomers. Before Trump's Tulsa rally fell, he tweeted out about how terrorists and looters and protesters and agitators, in other words, for bad people, would not be tolerated, and they wouldn't be treated the way that they were in Seattle and New York, and I don't remember what other cities he mentioned, but he just he's really trying to start a fight when he's doing that stuff. But first off, he equated protesters with looters and terrorists. Protesting is legal. Let me point that out to you. And the people who do the majority of terrorism in this country are white supremacists. He doesn't mention that. Instead, he mentions a fictional group called Antifa. But then his whole rally is a big ass fail. And they blame Black Lives Matter in the media as being causes for the low turnout, for scaring people, and also scaring people from going to the rally, period, and then other people who couldn't get in because the black people scared them off so much, blocked the entrances. But I thought they weren't going to be tolerated. You know, we treat it like they were in other places. So, and then Brad Parscale comes out, who hasn't been fired yet, which surprises me, the campaign manager for the Trump campaign. He comes out and says the TikTok teens were not responsible for the low turnout and they didn't prank them. You know what? The TikTok teens are not responsible for the low turnout. What they are responsible for is the campaign boasting about how many tickets they were requested and everything, and then nobody showing up, embarrassing themselves. Basically, the TikTok teens are responsible for the Trump campaign and Donald Trump just embarrassing themselves bad. So while they sit there and say, well, they didn't have any effect on all of this, they affected you, motherfucker. Talk about agitators, they agitated you. And I love it when Donald Trump used the term agitators, because that's what they said in the 1960s, specifically 1964, when civil rights workers would go to the South and register black Americans to vote. In 1964, they killed 3 of them in Neshoba County, Mississippi, a place I have been. And you think that sounds like the kind of place where you don't want to go? You're partly right, except during the Neshoba County Fair. That's a big long thing behind that. But you can Wikipedia the Neshoba County Fair. If you're into Mississippi politics, that's the place to go. Anyway, why did I go down that road? Why did I go down that road? Figuratively and literally. While I was drawing this cartoon, I first had him it was just a regular view of the desk. And then I thought, I needed to just kind of air a little bit. First I thought somebody was knocking on my door, but it was thunder. Then I thought, I had to make this, just look more interesting. So I did that with it. Sorry, I got distracted with that lightning. I was like, what was I going to say next? Because it kind of scared me. I hurt one a little bit. But that also kind of scared me when I thought somebody was at the door. Like, why? You're getting at me now. And the last minute thing was the bucket of chicken. I was thinking, I need something on the floor right there. Just something needs to be there, like a toy or whatever. Then the bucket of chicken occurred to me. I thought, oh, that's perfect. And that got some comments. Mostly the sippy cup received all the comments. And unless I forget, or it's just way out of place, the sippy cup's going to be in every Trump cartoon between now and November. Shout out time before we leave. The shout out goes to K. Scott, who said one for the history books. He's talking about, all the list of things that we learned from Trump CNN cartoon. Thank you for coming by and watching this and listening to me ramble and play guitar. Click the red button, subscribe, and leave a comment, and I will say your name in the next video, I promise. Most likely. Bye.